We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Montgomery has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Alfaro gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here now is Juan Soto. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but He certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nationals gone in order. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-0 now. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Anderson is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now the pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Castro was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Ryan.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kemp coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. high in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Pitch on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Matt.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. Cabrera's up with it. There's one. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Head down. Come on.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 9.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Corbin, base runner at first with one out. Three and one to the National shortstop. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Juan Soto to the plate now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
He's set. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Kemp. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Yan Gomes. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Corbin, originally from New York State, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Alfaro, the former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Miguel Rojas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Montgomery.
The pitcher, Jordan Montgomery, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Nationals lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Dickerson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jonathan Villar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. To short. Turner fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. So two are gone now in the Miami fourth. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Now back, left fielder.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it, and that's the third out. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set
was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Patrick Corbin. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Turner playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 home.
Hey.
Popped up. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
In now, Matt Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Juan Soto will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0.
Inside ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Puig at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So here's Starlin Castro as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Softly hit out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Turner retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Garrett Cooper.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Grounded to short. Turner has it. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is eaten, but this will land untouched. A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55. Ryan Stanek.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
That's inside. 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Skied into very shallow right. Eaton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw over to first.
Hey.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The 2-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. from the stretch. And that misses for ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Back outside. Three on the count.
Juan Soto would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now back, left fielder, Juan.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. He's set, and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here's Matt Kemp now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count. I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
the batter, number 40.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, John Birdie. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Tim Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle. Now batting, center fielder, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Patrick Corbin gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.